Hey there folks, and welcome to Harlequins News. My name's Mark and I'm here to bring you all the latest news, new releases and event info for this week. There were no major new announcements this week or anything like that, so let's just crack on with the video. As usual, let's begin by looking at what's on this week at Harlequins, starting with Preston. As always, these events don't change from one week to the next, so please pause the video if you'd like to read all of the information displayed. Details for any of these events can be found on the website. So there's no additional events going on at Harlequins Preston this week, so why not take advantage of the break in schedule and come down and play a game? After all, we have no table charge, so take advantage of it. With that said, let's take a look at the Blackpool schedule for this week. Well, here's what's on this week as usual in Harlequins Blackpool. Again, these are regular events, so please pause the video if you wish to read them all, and please check the website for more info. Just like Preston, there are no additional events happening in Blackpool this week, so again please feel free to take advantage of the quiet to get some games in. And that's the schedule for both stores this week. So with that said, let's move on to the new card game releases. Starting the new releases for card games this week, we have a number of new releases themed around the new Detective Pikachu movie. All the following are released March 29th. First up, we have Pokemon TCG Detective Pikachu Charizard GX case file. This deluxe set contains one Charizard GX foil promo card, one Charizard GX foil oversized card, 4 Detective Pikachu boosters, 2 Sun and Moon boosters, 1 code card for the online TCG. You can get all this for the Harlequins price of £19. Next up, we have Pokemon TCG Detective Pikachu Greninja GX case file. This deluxe set contains one Greninja GX foil promo card, one Greninja GX foil oversized card, one Greninja GX pin badge, 5 Detective Pikachu boosters, 2 Sun and Moon boosters, and 1 code card for the online TCG. All for the Harlequins price of £23.50. And lastly, for Detective Pikachu releases for this week, we have Pokemon TCG Tag Team Tins. These come in 3 different designs: Pikachu and Zekrom GX, Eevee and Snorlax GX, Celebi and Venusaur GX. Each one contains 1 foil Tag Team Pokemon GX card which matches the tin that you bought, 4 Pokemon TCG booster packs, 1 Metal Tag Team GX marker, and 1 code card for the online TCG. All for the Harlequins price of £24.50. Leaving Pokemon now. Releasing March 28th, we have the highly anticipated release for Yu-Gi-Oh! In the form of Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel, Arena of Lost Souls. This is the first booster release for Speed Duel, and there are many a card that gamers can't wait to get their hands on in this set, including new skill cards. This small 50 card set is £1.80 a booster, or get a booster box of 36 boosters for £55 at Harlequins price. With no new upcoming card game information, it's time to head over to the board game section of the news. So there isn't much in the way of board game news this week. There's always new board games being released, but there's nothing that's setting the world on fire. However, that doesn't mean there's no news of note. It's just coming in the form of role-playing games instead. 2 weeks ago, Warhammer 40,000 Wrath and Glory was released on the unsuspecting world. If, like many, you cautiously looked at it but didn't dive into it straight away, then this next release might tempt you. Like many RPGs before, Wrath and Glory is releasing a starter set this week, with everything you need to get started and see how good this RPG is. The starter set contains 10 Wrath and Glory specialty dice, a beginner's rulebook and starter adventure, Escape Duroc, 2 double-sided battle maps, 6 pre-generated characters on deluxe character sheets, and acrylic tokens for characters, enemies and NPCs. You can get all this and take your first tentative steps into this huge new world for Harlequins price of £43. However, this isn't the only RPG being released this week. A classic that has been brought up to date is being released this week. Cult Divinity Lost is on its 4th version now, so its adult-themed mix of Cthulhu-esque mythos, violence and sexual themes must be doing something right. So if you're looking for a more adult themed RPG, then get down to Harlequins and grab a copy of the Cult Divinity Lost 4th edition core rulebook for £47.50 at Harlequins price. Otherwise than that, there are no new releases of note and no new upcoming board game info this week, so let's head over to miniatures. We have a lot of miniatures releases for this week and next week, so let's dive straight into them. We'll start with Games Workshop's new releases for this week. As always, I'll recap everything I told you last week before moving on to what's coming out next week. So released Saturday the 23rd of March, i.e. tomorrow, we have Battletome Blades of Khorne, £21.50 at Harlequins price. Blades of Khorne War Scroll cards, £13.50 at Harlequins price. Judgment of Khorne, £17 at Harlequins price. Blades of Khorne Skull Altar, £19 at Harlequins price. Skull Taker, £17 at Harlequins price. Bloodmaster Herald of Khorne, £13.50 at Harlequins price. Fleshhounds, £25.50 at Harlequins price. And lastly, Karanak Hound of Vengeance, £17 at Harlequins price. We also have one new release from Black Library, Cadian Honor, £16 at Harlequins price. That wraps up everything from last week, so what's upcoming from GW for next week? As always, I can't show pictures as Games Workshop do not like us advertising their products for them. So as always, please go to the Warhammer Community's webpage for pictures. That being said, all the following are released Saturday the 30th of March. For Warhammer 40,000 we have Codex Chaos Space Marines, £21.50 at Harlequins price. Data Cards Chaos Space Marines, £9 at Harlequins price. Chaos Space Marine Die Set, £11.50 at Harlequins price. Chaos Space Marines Noctilith Crown, £25.50 at Harlequins price. Chaos Space Marines, £30 at Harlequins price. Abaddon the Despoiler, £32 at Harlequins price. Imperium Nihilus Vigilus Ablaze, £25.50 at Harlequins price. We also have a few Black Library books coming out too. Scourge of Fate, £16 at Harlequins price. Maledictions, a horror anthology, £8 at Harlequins price. The Wicked and the Damned, £8 at Harlequins price. Iron Warriors, the complete omnibus, £12 at Harlequins price. And Perdition's Flame, £11 at Harlequins price. That wraps up everything for Games Workshop, but there's plenty coming out if you're a Star Wars fan too. Star Wars Legion sees a couple of new releases, both releasing 28th of March. Firstly, we have Director Orson Krennic Commander Expansion. Add this commander to your Imperial forces for Harlequins price of £11.50. And lastly, for Star Wars Legion, to support the new commander, the Imperial Death Troopers Unit Expansion. Add these hardened troops to your Imperial force for £21.50 at Harlequins price. But that's not all for Star Wars. Concluding the staggered release window for X-Wing, we have a few releases coming out. These all come out on the 28th of March. Servants of Strife Squadron Pack, £35 at Harlequins price. The Vulture Class Droid Fighter Expansion Pack, £18 at Harlequins price. And finally, the Guardians of the Republic Squadron Pack, £35 at Harlequins price. And that concludes this busy week, so back to me. There you go then folks, that's you all up to date. Thank you so much for sticking with us until the end of the video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, why not consider throwing us a like? And while you're at it, consider subscribing so you're always up to date with Harlequins news. For now though, thank you very much for watching, take care of each other, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye folks.